Remember, it's not bioactive without bugs. Let's go check out my isopods.
Bulletproof, but I feel like I just come. We are legals until the fucking cops come. I'm a dick, but your bitch wanna hop on. Can feel your home when you feel like you ain't got no home. Running round, it's all you round. People playing with.
I got these about a month ago, a little over a month ago, from my buddy DMJ Reptiles. You can find them on YouTube and Instagram and all the platforms. What we got here is some powder orange. I still have them in the cups I received them in until they'd start breeding. I feed all my isopods the same thing, which is a combination of Repashy Bug Burger, Iso Grub by Vivariums of the Mist. It's a newer product. It's actually dried fish. You can see it right here. You can kind of see the skeleton on that piece of lump charcoal there. And I also feed them ground spinach along with other vegetables that I may have in the fridge. Just anything really. I've noticed that they like the Iso Grub a lot, and also the Bug Burger. They destroy that. Very good food in my opinion. Have done me great for all my species. Like I said, I probably only started out with these large ones here. These about 10 or 20 large ones. And all the smaller babies I've hatched out since I've got them. We got some Scaber isopods. These ones are also doing good.
Fuck all the rumors, they buying us, swagging their music be hella suspicious. Homie, you don't know. You don't know. I don't know a goddamn thing, but tooth gang finna glow.
These are the ornatus. About 15 of them in here. These are larger than the others. They're really neat looking. I like how they have the spots at the back end there. These ornatus really remind me of the ones I grew up catching in the backyard. They're not obviously, but they resemble them a lot. These are larger than the others. They're really neat looking. I like how they have the spots at the back end there. A cool fact that a lot of people might not know is that these aren't actually insects. They are invertebrates. They're like shrimp, so they're crustaceans. These are the dwarf whites. These are the smallest of the variety. You see a couple right there in the middle there. These are really good vivarium cleanups for like frogs and stuff. These are the orange koi Dalmatian. I don't have many of these at all, and they're still very tiny. But they are pretty neat looking. Not much color on them yet, but you can see them starting to spot up. This is another Scaber variety, but this is the orange. I only have a couple of these too, and they don't tend to come out as much. But you can see there, they're just a little brighter orange than the powdery orange, which tend to have like a powdery glisten to them. These are the dwarf purples, another variety that's good. They're for frogs and whatnot. There's a lot of them in there. They're very tiny though, so you might not even be able to see them. I'll try to get some pictures of all of them and put it at the end of the video. And last but not least, I have the largest of my isopod species. These are Porcilio laevis, I believe. Dairy cows. I got these from Emerald's Exotics. Alejandro Lozano over at Emerald's Exotics. You can find them online, Facebook. They also have a website, emeraldexotics.com, I believe. Check him out. He sells a bunch of reptiles and all types of invertebrates and amphibians. I really like these guys a lot. The largest of my isopods. They're the dairy cows. As you can see, I already have mankai in there, which I'm happy about. They'll stay in this small tub for probably another month or so until they populate more, and I'll move them to a sterilite container. Also in my cultures, you can see all the springtails. I find it's way easier to keep springtails alive if you just keep them in a natural thing like this rather than charcoal. You may not get as many, but there's a lot less risk of them crashing. Yeah, that's all my isopods. Can't wait to get these guys going. Get them breeding a bunch. And I can put them in all my tanks. So there it is, guys. All my isopods that I have. Hope you like them. You should really think about getting some if you haven't gotten some for your vivarium already. In addition to springtails, they make great cleaners. So until next time, I just want to give you guys a big dank thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and hit that like button if you like this content. And until next time, peace.
Ask me if I give a fuck about it, yeah. Ask me if I give a fuck about